is Ellie with WattWerks, and today we're going to do a video to cover a couple things. So, a couple things I want to cover in this video is Rallycross prep. We have our first Rallycross of the year, which is for the Ohio Valley region and Western Ohio region SCCA Rallycross. It's in 13 days. Today is May 14th, Mother's Day. Hi Mom, happy Mother's Day. And the Rallycross is on May 27th. So, we got to get this car prepped, ready to go, hopefully to do some test and tune. So I'm going to use Rallycross as a test and tune and a way to get the car dialed in, so that way come my first stage rally or rally sprint, the car is ready to rock and roll and I'm comfortable with the car and I kind of know the car instead of just, finishing the car and then showing up for a rally or stage rally and be like, alright, let's do this, and not knowing how the car behaves whatsoever. So we're going to cover that stuff, and then I'm going to cover where WattWerks is at and why I haven't been pumping out a video every week. So let's cover WattWerks and WattWerks videos and why they don't come out every week. So first of all, I've been crazy busy. I mean, between my day job, that's 40 hours a week, and then I'm putting in at least 40 hours a week here doing WattWerks stuff. The reason why I haven't been doing a video every week is because of these parts. There's a giant pallet sitting here in front of me. So I got a contract with a local machine shop to weld up some giant parts. This one's nice and heavy, but these are giant bearings, and I got to braze these brass pads on, and they're all fully TIG welded, or fully TIG brazed. And so I'm doing that. It's like a pallet a week, so that uses a lot of my time, and that's why I haven't been able to do a video every week. But in the meantime, I've still been hustling on the car every free chance I get. The car is pretty much almost ready for Rallycross, which will lead into our prep for Rallycross. And then we got shirts made, as you can see here, WattWerks shirts. They got a bunch of stuff on the back, all my contact information. We got shirts made. They're up on the website, medium, large, extra large, and 2XL. They're up on the website for 15 bucks a piece. So if you want to order a shirt, ship them out, and you can support WattWerks. We're getting we have WattWerks decals, as you can see on the side of my welding hood. I got a couple of these. I'm going to put them on the website, and I usually send them out with every order online. So if you order something from me, you're going to get one of these WattWerks decals put on your car or whatever. Hats. So I put Sarah, my co-driver, and if you didn't know, engaged now, so she's my fiance. I put Sarah in charge of all of the clothing and hats and everything, and she's helping me out with the business. So we're getting hats made. They're going to be like this, trucker style, with the mesh, black in the front, and it's going to be a W, lightning bolt W, and golden black. So it'll be that part, and that part. Condensed WattWerks logo. So those will be up on the website once they come in next week for 20 bucks a piece. I got some knuckles in. I ordered a couple sets of knuckles. I'm going to be modifying those to put, so we have some inventory for drift knuckles. We're also going to be putting together a drift wide angle kit. So it'll include modified E46 control arms, modified E36 knuckles. It may include bushings or not, I'm not quite sure, or tie rod extensions. But basically we're making a WattWerks E36 chassis wide angle kit that you'll be able to buy off the website hopefully within the next couple weeks. Once all the parts come in and I figure out how to do everything and get them all set up on the website. So that's pretty much everything with the WattWerks, and that's where we're at as far as the business goes and why there hasn't been so many videos. So now let's segue into the Rallycross prep and what all we need to do on the car. Alright, so walk around of Rallycross prep. So here is my list of everything I need to get done for Rally and Rallycross. So everything in blue is marked for roadworthy, which I got 4 things left. The green is for Rallycross, and then the red is rally worthy. So there's a Tennessee Rally Sprint in August, which is not far from here, which I would like to attend first before Black River Stages in New York in September. So things I need to get done are harness bars, fan wiring, turn signals, and hood pins to make it roadworthy. And then I need to build a mid support, do my decals, skid plates, paint cage, foot plates, paint roof scoop, and roof to get ready for Rallycross. And then a bunch of those other things we'll probably cover in a later video about getting ready for a rally. So where we're at, M52 swap done, all tuned in, ready to go. The reason why I was running so rough in my first drive video is because I didn't have this vacuum line hooked up properly. I just had it running to atmosphere instead of running back to the PCV. Now that that's on there and all hooked up, it runs nice and smooth. Also, I got a brand new mass airflow sensor, so that also helped, and now it's running very smooth. So things we got to get ready for Rallycross. Last night Sarah and I pulled the exhaust off. It was one giant piece. We pulled it off, cut it up, and I TIG welded on some V-band flanges, so now it's got V-bands, which means it's now 2 pieces, so now it's not a 2-person job to remove. The only thing I have left to do is weld on a few more hangers and then adjust the hanger in the back. Last night Sarah and I installed this white line adjustable sway bar that I ordered, so that's pretty much installed. So everything's not tightened up yet, so you're supposed to tighten sway bars when it's at ground or at ride height, or when it's sitting on the ground. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to keep the bumpers off and lower it and tighten that all up when I install, or when I lower the car. I'm also putting the rear sway bar on. Normally I'd run no sway bar for Rallycross, but I'm going to try it with a sway bar this year and see how it affects shocks wise. Shocks are all done, but I need to change the springs. So over there by the triangle stand and the cat litter, aka poor man's floor clean or floor dry, are 325 springs. So right now I have H&R 318 Ti springs. Let me go over here. These are H&R 318 Ti springs, which are designed for an M44 engine, and it lowers the car by 1 inch, which I did not think about when I installed them. So whenever I put an M52 in, they are way too low, and I can't even fit a jack underneath with the bumper on to get the to lift the car up. So I'm replacing those. I ordered 328 or 325 springs off Casey Bechtel out in Philadelphia. Bechtel Bavarian, I believe is the name of his company. Great guy, hooked me up. Great deal, only 120 bucks. So that's done. Where else are we? I'm going to pull off the 30mm spacers for Rallycross because I keep rubbing the edge of the tires. Oh, here you can see It's all worn off. I need to roll the fenders or something, or do fender flares to deal with 30mm spacers. So I'm going to pull those off for now and run without them. Roll cage wise, I got the harness bars tacked in. So I made those yesterday. I spent all day Saturday getting those done along with a few other things. So these are tacked in, ready to weld up. So I got to weld those up once I take the seats out. And then while the seats are out, those are welded up. I'm going to paint everything. So paint that, paint that. And that's about everything I need to do for Rallycross, I believe. Oh, I need to put on decals, so there will be a giant WattWerks decal that goes along right here, and then I'll put a WattWerks decal across the rear window and remove the rear windshield wiper. Right now, there's no rear bumper because I'm figuring out the exhaust, and I'm building a rear bash bar for the website and for drift cars, and then I'm also probably just going to run one here on the rally car as well. But that is, I believe, everything that I need to do for Rallycross. Minus the list, you know, I got to close the hood, put the hood pins on and stuff. But so that's the walk around of the car. That's everything I need to do for Rallycross, and hopefully I get everything done and we are ready to rock and roll in 13 days. I also have to buy a trailer yet, so my old trailer I got rid of. It was just no longer worthy of being on the road, so got to buy a new trailer sometime in the next 2 weeks and finish all this stuff and do all the welding. So we're definitely staying busy here at WattWerks. So this is Elliot with WattWerks, and thanks you for tuning in and following along with the Rallycross update and the update of WattWerks. Remember to check out my website, wattworksfabrication.com, pick up a shirt, check out all my other products that I sell for BMW Performance. Remember that I do small run production, so if you're a business out there and you're looking for a specialty TIG welder or anything, ship me a pallet and I'll weld them up for you, no problem. Follow me along on Instagram and the Facebooks, and keep track of what I'm doing and all the stuff all the cool things I'm welding up and building in between these videos. So again, Elliot from WattWerks, thanks for watching, and stay tuned in for more videos.